Hello, and welcome back to another video, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to another draft, people. Make sure you are smashing the likes and subscribing if you're new. We're trying to reach 1K before the end of the season. And yeah, this time it's a Euros draft, an all-time Euros draft. They don't have to win the Euros, but best in the lifetime while we were watching football. It's simple as that. You guys should know the rules by now. But listen, Alfie, Euros draft, man. Thoughts going into it?
There's definitely a lot of players to choose from. I feel like I'm going to be trying to go for a lot of the obscure ones, not simply because of like I want to try and catch you out and like prove that I've got ball knowledge, but simply because I'm just thinking of players that I grew up watching and
Yeah.
how good they were in their respective Euros tournaments. But hopefully, it should be a good one.
Yeah, it should be, man. It should be. But as always, let's start with the rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first and who picks the formation. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck. All right. I've got to pick the formation. Um, because we watched in an era where there was a lot of number 10s. I want to pick 4-2-3-1,
Okay,
so we can pick a proper
okay.
10 just in front of the two.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. Now it's for you to pick first. Two
The
per
only
nation,
problem,
people. By the way, two per nation.
yeah, that's the only problem I have now because I've now that you've mentioned that we're looking at number tens, I've got one number
Yeah.
10 in mind, but I've also the only problem is he's from the same nation as the striker I want to pick as well.
Oh, fair.
So for now, I'm going to leave that situation to the side, and I'm going to go to the left mid position.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, right now the situation is the situation. Not many people like the country that he is from, but he had an incredible Euros in 2008 for Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Scored four against Liverpool at Anfield.
Oh my days.
Andre Arshavin.
Fucking hell. I know you said you were going obscure, but I did not expect that guy to be first. Fair. Andre Arshavin, though, is a player. It was a good player.
Brilliant player.
Uh, I'm going to pick a guy that nobody's ever heard of. Um, I'm going to go obscure. Very obscure. Nobody's ever heard of him. This guy called Ronaldo. We're going to play him left mid. CR7. Need I explain?
See, that's the thing, though. You could either play him at left mid or you could play him up front. But then again, most people would pick him at left mid.
Yeah, I'm picking left mid.
I mean, it clears that up for me because I would have probably picked Ronaldo up front.
Mm.
But at least that leaves me able to pick this guy up front. Very, very, very good striker. Very good striker.
Mm.
Some say probably one of the best to come out of his nation. Um, Played for a fair amount of clubs as well. Had the nickname, or not the nickname, but he did score the winner in the Euro 2008 final against Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Had the nickname El Nino,
Mm.
Fernando Torres.
Fair. Fair. I think he played in a charity match the other day against Chelsea for Liverpool. I'm not too sure.
No,
But I
that's
think he
tomorrow.
did. Oh, is that tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
I think he's in the squad. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but who's he playing for, though? Because he played for both.
I think he's played for Liverpool.
Yeah.
He was better than he was better at Liverpool, of course. I mean, he literally signed to Chelsea with an injury in his medical. So that kind of tells you all you need to know.
See, Liverpool did the right thing with what they did. They obviously put in the £50 million release clause in his contract
Yep.
because they already knew by the time that they were selling him that he weren't the same player.
Nah.
But
Of
they
course
also knew that that Chelsea weren't going to be able to sign him unless they paid the release clause.
not. Mm,
Very, very smart business from Liverpool there.
very. I know it's 4-2-3-1. I'm still picking them. Oh, I'm still picking one of them. Just because, well, it's one of the best midfielders I've ever seen. I'm still going to put him in the pivot. He could play in the 10 if he wanted to, I guess, but I would not play him in a 10. I would play him in a pivot. I'm picking Xavi.
Fair, fair.
Yeah,
I
need to
think
explain.
no, I don't. I don't think there is anything to explain.
Yeah,
This guy was incredible.
little magician.
Such a good player. Such a good player. I mean, that Barcelona midfield itself is just, it was an incredible midfield. And definitely, Xavi deserves all the praise that he gets.
Definitely. I obviously I'm not a baller like that, yeah. But I tried to play like this guy. This guy, like when I'm watching Xavi and Iniesta, those are the midfielders I'm trying to play like when I get the ball. Obviously, I can't do it, but when you're a kid, you think you can because you're a kid,
Yeah,
so you think you can
yeah,
recreate whatever. I'm trying to do outside of the foot passes and just do 1-2s like them two, like all the time on the pitch. That's who I'm trying to be like. Spanish midfielders were the best.
yeah. Next up, I'm going to go with the right hand side of midfield.
Oh fuck.
Didn't play in many European Championships,
Mm,
but he did score 2 goals for his nation
yeah.
in the European Championships.
Mm,
Was also part of a very, very successful campaign in Euro 2016, in which they reached the semi-finals.
mm.
If I can't have Ronaldo in my team, I'm going to have Gareth Bale.
Fair enough. I'm glad you didn't say who I was thinking, but Gareth Bale was. I mean, it's Gareth Bale. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's literally Gareth Bale. Like, literally, the Mr. Inevitable himself. He was insane. He was insane. Like his striking, like the way he strikes a ball. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Ah, but he was
Very,
insane.
very good player.
Yeah. Uh, this isn't gonna change my pick, but I'm moving Ronaldo to striker. Just because yeah, I have a plan, but I'm hoping it goes correct. If not, then I'll move him back to left wing. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end my Spanish picks. I'm picking 2 Spanish midfielders. Shock. Like, I'm not picking who you think I'm picking. But I'm playing the double pivots. I need a DM, so I'm picking the best DM I've ever seen in my life, Sergio Busquets.
Fair. Very, very good pick. Sergio
The most
Busquets.
the most press resistant player ever.
Him and Xavi in that midfield as a double pivot. Jesus.
Did you know that he was originally a defender, and Pep was like, "You're shit in defense, so I'm going to play you in midfield." That's what he said. Yeah, you're shit in defense, so I'm playing you in midfield. And the whole coaching staff thought he was crazy. They thought Pep was crazy for playing him in midfield. But then the more he played there, the more they understood why he put him there.
Definitely a case of you all laughed at me. Well, I have to say
Yeah,
you're not laughing now, are you?
yeah. People hate on Pep, but he did that.
I'm fairly right now. I'm kind of fairly strapped for midfield. Obviously, I've got Arshavin and Gareth Bale on the flanks, but through the centre of midfield, I'm really having a bit of a conundrum here because there's so many great midfielders that have played in the Euros. Like you could pick if it was possible, you pick all of them. But I feel like since you've gone since you've gone with Xavi and Busquets as your double pivot, I'm fairly happy that you didn't pick this guy.
Hmm.
Possibly one of the greatest centre midfielders I've seen.
Yeah,
Think Joe Hart in a penalty shootout.
yeah.
Andrea Pirlo.
I love Pirlo. I
Who
love
doesn't
Pirlo,
love Pirlo? Who doesn't love Pirlo?
if anyone's watched the early drafts when we did it in the first international break, I think that was one of the picks where I was so angry that I missed out on Pirlo because you picked him.
Yeah, yeah,
I was so angry, like because you outplayed me in every single draft, and it was because you kept picking players I wanted so much. I can't remember who the others were. I think Bale was actually one of them. Funny
yeah.
enough, I think Gareth Bale might have been one of them. I was like, oh fuck's sake! But Pirlo was a magician, man, like a fucking magician. I just realized who I'm going to pick in my 10 because I don't think he's going to be picked. But I'll come to him later. I'm getting too gassed. I'm getting too gassed. Because if I get who I want in my 3 in midfield, like the 3 ahead of the pivot, oh my God. Oh my God. God, my God. That's why I'm going right back first, because I'm going to risk it. I picked this guy in every European draft that we've ever done. But I can't not pick him.
Fuck's sake!
I swear I did this last time. I swear you were going to pick him as well last time. I
Yeah,
swear this has already happened before. Philip
yeah,
Lahm.
yeah.
You
You
wanted him, innit?
bastard. Yeah, you bastard.
We're literally just discussing about taking players. Like, bro, it's been a while. So I need to pick Philip Lahm. I always pick Philip Lahm. I love Philip Lahm. Like, again, this guy was just a football genius, but at right back. Like, there's not many football geniuses at right back. But this guy was one of them. Probably the best European fullback you could pick in our era, in my opinion. So, because you can't pick Dani Alves, you can't pick Marcelo. They're Brazilian. So, Lahm, Philip Lahm. Oh my God, because left back I'm struggling. So, Lahm has to be at right back.
I'm going to go with the number 10 position next.
Oh, shit.
And I'm very, very glad that you've wasted your picks on these onto your wasted your these the two picks that you've done for this nation. I'm glad that you've gone with because I wanted to use this guy. Yes, I may have trouble picking someone in defence,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't have any. If I'm picking this team, I cannot have anyone else in the number 10 position.
Mm-hmm.
David Silva.
Yeah, completely fair. This guy was a pure number 10. This guy, when I criticize number 10s of this era, is why he's the reason why. Because I watched David Silva. He wanted the ball when he was pressed, he wanted the ball when he was marked. So he draws you in and creates space for himself. That's a number 10. Not he doesn't go hiding when players get tight on him. That's not a number 10. You don't want to play against David Silva. Quite simple as that. You don't. No one does. No one wants to play against David Silva. Disgusting player. Loved it. Loved watching him play. I'm gonna go to the. I think I need to think of defenders, but I actually can't think of anyone. That's the problem. I can't think of centre backs. My mind is going
Have
so.
you picked a striker?
Right now, Ronaldo is my striker, but I could move him if my
Did you pick a replacement left mid?
no. My left mid. Oh, you're getting in my head. No, you're getting in my head because I feel like you got.
I've already picked my left mid. I picked
Oh, you
Arshavin.
got. So you got Arshavin. Who you got in your attack?
I've got Torres up front.
You got right wing.
Right wing Bale. Left wing Arshavin. Number 10
Oh,
Silva.
you picked your whole attack.
No, I've still got one midfield position left.
No, as in like front four.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get all the players I want. Okay, I could go on the defense. I could just go on defense then. Yeah, left back. I'm not playing around. Ashley Cole. I can't think of anyone else. So Ashley Cole. Fuck it. He's the only English player I'm probably gonna pick.
You prick. He was actually going to be my next pick as well. I was actually going to go for Ashley Cole because I couldn't think of anyone else.
That's why I picked him. That's why I always pick. Do it is I always pick Ashley Cole. I always pick Philip Lahm. Those are two players I always pick in these drafts, and the midfielders.
Well, that's definitely changed things as far as I'm concerned because I can't go for Ashley Cole now, and I'm kind of fucked when it comes to left backs. I can't pick Jordi Alba because I've already picked my two Spanish players.
Yep.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go for my next pick. I'm gonna go for someone with a bit of je ne sais quoi
Okay.
at left back.
Raw chicken.
He loves this game.
Yeah, raw chicken.
Raw chicken, eating grass. Currently
Yeah.
on inside.
Yeah.
Patrice Evra.
Yeah. Licking out chickens and that. Fair enough. Like that's a great pick though. To be fair, I should have thought of it.
I'm not mad at Patrice Evra. I just wish I had Ashley Cole. The same way, I'm not going to be upset at whoever I have at right back, but I wish I had Philip Lahm.
Yeah, yeah. I okay. I'm gonna focus on defense. I'm gonna focus on defense because I can pick my attack when I want. No, actually, no. Fuck it. Oh no. Actually, no. Let me focus on defense. I was gonna. I did say that Ashley Cole was gonna be my only English pick, but I want Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah. You can have Rio.
Yeah, I
You
want
can
Rio
have Rio.
Ferdinand.
Um, I'm gonna go with another centre back. Um, simply because I know for a fact you look at the players that you've got in your midfield, and I'm looking at the players who you could potentially have in your attack. Obviously, you're saying that you could have Ronaldo at striker, but there is room for manoeuvring.
Mm-hmm.
I'll with this centre back, I want to strike fear into the heart of your attack,
Fuck.
which is why I'm going Pepe.
Oh, okay. Fair. That's a great pick, though. That's a fantastic pick. He was a shithouse. I can't remember what game it was. He just kicked this guy's shirt when he was already on the ground, bro. He was a maniac.
Yeah. It was I think it was the 08-09 season against Deportivo La Coruña.
Yeah.
Fouled him and just started kicking fuck out of him. Or
Such a
the
maniac, bro.
or the incident in the 2014 World Cup with Thomas Muller.
Yeah.
I
He was a
remember the
prick.
fucking I remember the 4-4-2s version of that though. That was legendary.
I haven't seen it.
What you never saw it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh mate, you've got to watch it, trust me. If I can find a clip of it, I'll send it to you.
Alright, come. So how many centre backs you got?
I've got one. I need to
Okay,
pick one more.
I'll pick him out of the one. I'll go current player. I am gonna complete players from his nation in a sec when I get to pick my attack. Virgil van Dijk. It makes sense. It's still
Fair,
Virgil van Dijk. It's Virgil van
fair,
Dijk. Bro, Virgil
fair.
van Dijk and Rio Ferdinand, bro.
That's a good defense. That is a very, very good defense.
Yep.
That is a very, very good defense. I'm going to shore up the centre back partnership simply because I haven't picked any German players yet. And there's not really many great German centre backs that I can think of apart from this guy.
Yeah.
To partner alongside Pepe, I'm going with Mats Hummels.
Yeah. Great defender. Great defender. It was weird when he went to Bayern after Dortmund. It was weird.
Well, I mean, Lewandowski did the same thing.
I know, but his was
But
successful.
the only difference between Mats Hummels and Lewandowski was the fact that after Bayern Munich, Hummels went back to Dortmund.
Yeah. Because there was no place for him. But Lewandowski made it successful. They just bullied Dortmund, man. That was like Dortmund are pussies for that. But Hummels, yeah, that when you said German centre back, and like you think of Hummels, like longevity and that, like fucking hell. And let's keep the theme German. I'm picking Manuel Neuer. Let's just get that out of the way. Like
Okay,
I'm not playing
okay.
around. I'm not playing around here. Like I don't need. I'm not going to pick another German player. I've already got Philip Lahm. I don't think I've broken any rules. I've picked 2 Spanish players, 2 German players, 2 English players, 1 Dutch, 1 Portuguese. Yep. Manuel Neuer.
I've
Best
picked
goalkeeper ever.
I've picked 2 Spanish,
Mm.
1 French, 1 German, 1 Italian, 1 Russian, 1 Welsh, 1 Portuguese. I think that's it.
Yeah, it probably is.
I'm gonna get my next German pick out of the way.
Hmm.
I feel like this guy, very, very good midfielder in his day. Obviously, we don't really talk much about his later career because you don't really look too much into that. You look at
Hmm.
his success in his position and where he played. To partner alongside Andrea Pirlo in the double pivot, I'm going to go with Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Okay, we're keeping the theme German. So you completed your German picks now. Schweinsteiger, yeah. Another great
Schweinsteiger and
player.
Hummels.
Yeah, another great player. Another great player. He could hit a ball. He could fucking hit a ball. Proper striker ball. Now, this is the most relaxed I've ever been in one of these drafts because I could just pick three attackers, whoever I want, and these were three players I had in mind. Excuse me, 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna pick Mr. Inevitable. He cuts in and shoot on the right. I am Robin.
Fair. Yeah. I think
It's
if
literally
if it weren't Bale, I probably would have gone Robin.
yeah. That's why I'm glad when you said Bale, you didn't say Robin because I might have thought of Bale later on, but knowing me, I might have forgot. I needed to pick Robin. Like, bro, he's one of the best. Again, one of the best I've ever seen. We don't get wingers like him anymore.
See, the thing is with Robin, I think the only Euros tournament I can remember him from was the Euro 2008 one. Because I
Yeah,
don't really remember seeing him in 2012. I don't. Uh, Euro 2016, Holland didn't make it,
no, they didn't.
and he didn't play. They didn't. They made it. Did they make it in 2020?
They did, I think. Yeah, they
They
did. They
did, but
did.
they did, but he was already retired at that point.
Yeah, he was a coach,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's still Robin.
I'm I'm gonna complete my Italian picks as well,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna go with possibly the only Italian person I can pick now. I'm going with Gigi Buffon.
Yeah, fair, fair. Um, the reason why I moved CR7 to striker is because first of all, strikers in general, I could pick a lot. There's a lot of good strikers out there. Don't get me wrong. I think you picked one of the best European in terms of Euro strikers. I could pick Mario Gomez, like I could have if I wanted to ages ago, before I picked Lam and Neuer. Um, I could have picked I don't know. There was a few I could have picked an English striker before I picked Cole and Rio.
Wait, how many positions have you got left? You got striker and
No, I've got left wing
well,
and 10.
left wing and 10, and I've got
Yeah,
right back there. So
yeah.
I need
So
to
I've
start thinking of right backs.
so the reason why I picked Ronaldo striker again, I can't think of strikers, but I can think of another great left winger who maybe he was one of the few players for his nation that lived up to expectations for both club and country. This nation is they are specialists in failure in their golden generation, but this guy wasn't. We don't talk about his time at Real Madrid. We talk about his time at Chelsea. Eden Hazard.
Yeah, Eden Hazard. Yeah,
Like this guy was a magician. I hate Chelsea, but I respect him a lot.
yeah. I feel like Eden Hazard. It'd be very very stupid not to have him in your team. I know I'm saying that, and I picked Arshavin at left mid, but I think Eden Hazard was an incredible player. Obviously, we don't talk about his time at Real Madrid.
Mm,
We talk about his time at Chelsea. The fact that he used to terrorize whoever he played against,
mm.
and the fact he used to turn around to people and said, "I don't know who the fuck we're playing against, but just give me the ball.
Yeah,
Just give me the ball, and I'll win you the game."
I love players like that because they play professional football like they're still in the cage. Like, and to be honest, it was between Hazard or Ribery.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was either
Old
two, but
Scarface himself.
yeah, like Ribery and Hazard. When it comes to left wingers, Ronaldo, Neymar, Ribery, Hazard, best left wingers I've ever seen in my life. So Hazard has to be there. Best Premier League left winger I've seen in my lifetime.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else that you can really look at on the left hand side. I mean, you look at the right hand side in terms of Premier League players, and you're very much you've got a choice.
Hmm.
You've got players like Bale, you've got players like Salah. Whereas you look at the left hand side of midfield, there's really not that many.
Yeah, there's not.
Which is why when you think of great left wingers in the Premier League, you think of Hazard.
Hmm.
But now I need to wrap up my team with a position I know that I'm going to struggle with. because I really cannot think of anyone at right back. And you're a prick for picking Philip Lahm. You scumbag.
I always pick Philip
Honestly,
Lahm.
man. Honestly, man. Do you know what? Now that I think about it, hindsight's a wonderful thing. I should have
Hmm.
picked Philip Lahm early doors. That way he was off the table.
Yep.
I can't even pick anyone Spanish because I've already picked David Silva and Fernando Torres. There's no one. There's no one at right back for Germany who comes close. Not that I can pick anyone for Germany anyway.
Yeah.
I can't even pick someone meaty like Matteo De Sciglio because I've already picked my Italian picks.
The Shilio, you know.
Yeah,
That's why I always go with players in their position, like best players in their position early. That's why I always get Cole first.
do you know what? Because I'm strapped, I'm gonna go. I can't. Do you know what? I can't even go with him simply because I think he only played in like what one or two tournaments. He played in one. He played in one Euro tournament in my lifetime, and that was 2004. I was like one and a half then, so I can't really pick him. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't pick someone like Gary Neville based off of Euro '96 because I wasn't even born.
No, you weren't
I
born.
can't. I can't do that. The only Euro tournament I saw him in was Euro 2004. So I can't pick Gary Neville. But the question is, who the fuck do I go with at right back? I've only picked one French player. I can't think of anyone else in terms of like right backs for France.
Yeah, they did not produce fullbacks that well over the years. They've not even got a good current one. They played Kunde there.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm trying to look at fucking obscure nations as well. I'm trying to look at nations that you don't usually see. Just looking for a gem.
Unless you went like Glenn Johnson. Glenn Johnson.
Glenn John. Imagine being Pepe and Mats Hummels and Patrice Evra in the back line, and you look to your right hand side and you see Glenn Johnson.
Yeah, you've got a really good back four, like 3 and 4. So to pick a bad right back would be nuts right now.
I'll just spend most of my time bombing down the left. And if I
Yeah,
need to put it to the right hand side towards Bale, I'll play a diagonal pass. Pirlo's got it in his locker.
yeah, definitely.
Are there any Belgian centre back, no fullbacks?
They did. They struggled to produce fullbacks in general, like left back and right back. Because think about it, they were just playing for Marlon at left back. That's how much they
Yeah,
were struggling. Like in terms of general fullbacks, they had what Boyata that was meant to be something. He never did anything. The Mounier, he never did anything.
Meunier, yeah. See, France didn't produce right backs. Belgium didn't produce right backs. What about going Dutch? Then again, there's not many Dutch right backs either.
No, it's Germany, Belgium, and Dutch. Yeah, and the Dutch. Yeah, they just ended up playing three at the back because
Yeah,
they didn't use fullbacks, so they just ended up playing three at the back.
yeah.
Unless you went,
The only reason Germany started playing three at the back is because after Philip Lahm, all their right backs went to shit.
yeah, and they're still struggling now. You know, like all the nations are struggling now to produce fullbacks. Like Dutch have got a little bit, but not like great ones. They've only got Timber and Dumfries, and that's it.
And I can't. I'm not picking either of them because they're
No,
very, very inexperienced in terms of tournaments. Why didn't I pick fucking Lahm early doors? Why didn't I do it?
like honestly, I'm actually trying to help because I'm trying to think about. But I'm like, if I didn't pick Lam, I would be struggling. I'd be picking like Florenzi or some shit, bro.
I can't even pick him because he's Italian, and I've already picked Pirlo and Buffon.
Oh shit, I didn't pick one Italian. Fucking hell. Right back, you know. Like, because the Portuguese, I'm trying to think old Portuguese, they had Paulo Ferreira. Did you pick a Portuguese player?
I've only picked Pepe.
Did Paulo Ferreira play many tournaments?
I think he played. I think he was at both Euro 2012 and Euro 2008.
Paulo Ferreira. He was in Euro 2004 as well.
What, as well as 08 and 2012.
I think so. But the first thing I typed in was Euro 2004. No, the first thing that came up. He was in
Do you know what?
2008. Yeah.
Do you know what? Simply because I can't think of anyone else and I don't want to drag this on, I'm going to go Paulo Ferreira at right back. I'd rather go Paulo Ferreira at right back than picking someone like Glenn Johnson.
Paulo Ferreira was actually a good player though as well.
I mean, at least Pepe can look to his right and see Paulo Ferreira, a fellow countryman, and see, okay, he's got some sort of credibility.
Yeah, so he was in the 2008 one. I think he stopped in 2010 World Cup. So it's 2004
Um,
and 8.
so he was at 04 and 08. Okay. Yeah, I'll
Uh,
go. I'll go Paulo Ferreira at right back,
yeah.
and that completes my team.
All right. Well, to complete my team, the reason why I'm going this guy, I've literally I'm so happy with my team. By the way, like everyone is a star. And to be honest, this guy was a star for his national team. And the reason why I'm picking him at number 10 is purely because of Euro 2020. This guy was the best midfielder in Euro 2020 by a country mile. It's not even close. I put him at number 10 because he deserves the praise. Paul Pogba. This guy
Yeah,
was by far the best player in that tournament. I remember him and Xhaka going band for band in that fucking France-Switzerland game. They both had man of the match performances. Paul Pogba scored an absolute screamer. This guy
and
for his nation
did about
does not
did about
step back.
6 celebrations after scoring that goal.
Oh yeah, he just kept spamming emotes.
Yeah,
I love Pogba. I always will, and that completes my team. What is your team first?
my team is in goal. I've got Gianluigi Buffon. I've got a back four of Patrice Evra, Mats Hummels, Pepe, and Paulo Ferreira.
Yeah.
The double pivot of Bastian Schweinsteiger and Andrea Pirlo. On the
Mm-hmm.
left of midfield, we've got Andre Arshavin. On the right of
Yeah.
midfield, Gareth Bale. In the 10, David Silva. And up front, El Nino himself, Fernando Torres.
Nice. You happy with your team?
I'm fairly happy with my team. I feel like, yes, I'm still fuming about Lahm, but fair enough. You know, that's my fault for not striking while the island was hot. But I'm very, very happy with Pirlo. I'm very happy with Schweinsteiger as well. And Torres, I felt like I was going to pick Torres anyway because I the Euro 2008 and 2012, those two tournaments, he turned up.
Yeah.
Not so much in 2012, but in 2008, obviously getting the winning goal in the final. He scored in the final of Euro 2012 against Italy, but that was a 4-0 game, so you can't really read too much into that goal.
Mm.
But I'm happy. I'm happy with the team that I've got. I just wish I would have picked a couple of other people. I didn't even pick any English players.
Yeah. I thought you would pick English players and I wouldn't. But at
The
the same
thing is,
time, you wanted to go Ashley Cole as well.
I wanted to go Ashley Cole. I wanted Ashley Cole and I wanted Philip Lahm.
Yeah.
You took both of them, you bastard.
uh, I'm very happy with my team. In goal, I got Manuel Neuer. Back four, I've got Philip Lahm, Rio Ferdinand, Virgil van Dijk, and Ashley Cole. That's insane. Double pivot, Xavi and Busquets. The three in front, Robin, Pogba, Hazard, and up front, Mr. CR7 himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. Bro, I can't lie. I've smashed that. I'm very happy with that. This is probably one of the happiest I've been in the draft. Everyone is a star. That is a star-studded team that could all play together. That has got goals. That back four is insane. Like, I can't lie. I'm so happy with that. I'm controlling that midfield. Xavi and Busquets just playmaking, bruv.
Playing keep ball.
And then you got Pogba just driving with the ball in front, Hazard and Robin running at your defense, and CR7 being CR7. I'm just happy with that. I'm just happy with that because as much as for example, like Van Dijk, Cole, Ferdinand, and Robin could have done better in tournaments. At the same time, though, it's still them four.
Yeah.
That's why like, I have to go for a balance. Because listen, if I'm not picking Ashley Cole, I'm picking fucking like Cohen Trout or some shit. Like what the fuck? If I'm not picking Ferdinand, cool, Hummels and Pepe are there. But outside of the defenders we picked, there's not many good ones. There's not many good like French centre backs. There's not many like that stood out. So I went star-studded. But listen, people, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Alfie's link is in the title. Trying to get him to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Trying to get to 1K by the end of the season, people. And yeah, take care and peace.